Hello. I'd like to talk about the Count of Monte Cristo today. This is a fiction by Alexandre Dumas in 1835, and I knew the story for a long time. I saw the movies, and it's like a the adventure story for kids. Essentially, I thought. But when I read the book, I think I was really impressed as this particular protagonist, who is Edmond Dantes, his name, goes through this difficult time with treason by his friends, and he loses his fiancée. And went to put into this dungeon in the island, somewhere in the Mediterranean island, close to Italy, I would say. And he spent so many years there. But he meets somebody there in the prison, and he escapes, and he goes back to the neighborhood where he grew up, and he became, by the time he became very rich and very powerful person at that time, and but he kind of a mysterious person, and people wonder who this person is, who is Monte Cristo, who is that, but he does this revenge to the old friends. But the way he does revenge is more subtle. It's not like going there with a sword and stuff. It's not like that. It's like a very clever way to do revenge there, and he succeeds in that. And he also, after all that, he find his own happiness, and he goes to the sunset there. So that's a nutshell there, without much spoilers. And I love the story because I think about this person, the hardship that today's standard, today's mind, it's incredibly difficult fate that he has to go through, and so you kind of hope that Edmund gets better, happier life in later life or whatever, and that happens too. So it's very satisfying, and also very encouraging. In a way that. You think about him, and then you think about yourself. You have lots of difficulty and a hard time to live and tough life. But you think, if somebody else is having this kind of difficulty, I think you can get over too. So you get the encouragement from this book. I think that has been also, all over the world. I think people felt the same way, and that this book has been very, very popular. And for myself, I read it again. I read Alexandre Dumas' Three Musketeers. That's just a simple adventure story, but it's very readable. It's very fun to read, and I read that first, and then I have to read the Count of Monte Cristo. So Count of Monte Cristo is so very fun to read, easy to read, and very entertaining. So I strongly recommend, especially the people who is having a hard time today, just to experience the other hardship, and then that's become like a catharsis, right? Okay, so I think that's good. Because of the movie, it's Guy Pearce played this friend. In the movie, the friends and this Edmonds as a pretty much because of Guy Pearce. Guy Pearce is a famous Australian actor who played LA Confidential with Russell Crowe, and I loved him in that movie. But he's in this movie is very, very good. I loved him. He did also Memento. That movie was also, he was portraying this half mentally ill person, and he is very, very good. So I liked him. So if he is in this particular movie, I thought that was he's playing Edmonds, but it's not. He's a nemesis of Edmonds, old friend. But because of he is in that movie, like a movie become like this dual characters, fighting or whatever, final showdown or something. And so that's wrong, because the book itself is always Edmond Dante's life, and the other people's life is like almost nothing. And but movie is different. But movie has a beautiful shot of the Mediterranean seas and everything, and so by visual memory is like a blue Mediterranean Sea, somewhat the blue landscape, the just green landscape, and I love that too. It's got nature type of thing, and so became one of my three best memorable, most favorite fiction. One is Brother Karamazov. The other one is the big whale story, or fiction. And so, okay, so Moby Dick. I really feel that I have to read it again and again and again. Karamazov, I have to read it again. This particular one, I think I will read it whenever I felt like I have a time, relaxed, enjoy the ride, reading this fun adventure novel, and I will read that. But those three remains very, very strong to me. Okay, so thank you for listening today. Bye.